What's going on, guys? It's Almond. Welcome back to another Cold War video. In today's video, we're going to be going over the perks and my initial thoughts about the perks. Are they good? Are they bad ones? Just overall what I think about the perks. So if you do enjoy this type of content, be sure to leave a like on this video. Be sure to subscribe. Hopefully we can reach 800 subs. And then obviously there's going to be a lot of Cold War videos coming out soon throughout the week. Even if Cold War beta is over, I have a bunch of videos scheduled to come out. I'm probably going to combine that with Modern Warfare videos as well, so I don't want to miss out on those events that are coming around too. So yeah, like I said, do subscribe and also turn on your notifications so you guys aren't missing out any new content. So yeah, let's get into today's videos. So when it comes to perks, we'll go to create a class. Everything's maxed out at the moment because it's the last day of the beta roughly, and they want to give us a chance to like make whatever class setups. So before there was a level cap on well, not a level cap, you had to level up each and individual thing. So I maxed out my sniper for no reason, and the day after they literally maxed out every gun. So I'm kind of annoyed about that, but at least it gives everybody a chance to at least try out, so I don't mind it. That's pretty cool, and it gives me a chance to try out different sniper setups. So I'm definitely gonna try this sniper setup for a long shot. I really want to try like a really good sniper rifle because you can increase the fire rate like crazy. So I'm probably gonna make like a really OP sniper setup and might try to get the video out with the Pellington, because Pellington is good. It's just that you gotta be consistent. So when it comes to perks, let's go to a class setup I don't use, so I don't mess with anything. We'll make our way to perk 3, but we'll start off with perk 1 and we'll just make our way through, and we'll go off of beta standpoint because they can definitely change this down the line by a long shot, but I just want to be talking about what it thinks about the beta, So when it comes to engineer, it's not a bad perk. If we were rating it 1 to 10, I would probably put this like at a probably like a 6 or 7, like maybe like a high 7. The reason being is like I mean you could definitely rate this way low. It actually comes in clutch if you're a new person, like you're still learning the game. Engineer comes in clutch because a lot of people are using proximity mines. A lot of people are if there's claymores in this game, which probably there might be down the line when they add it to the official game. Claymores are going to be annoying. Like I said, proximity mines. There's going to be like gas grenades. If we go to our equipment for lethals, not lethals, is it tactical? It's one of these. I don't know what it is. Oh no, it's a field upgrade. Yeah, it is a field upgrade. Gas mines, which, they're annoying. You can see all that stuff with engineer, and you can see score streaks on your mini map. So that's good if you're trying to shoot down stuff for camos down the line. For when you have to shoot down stuff with your rocket launchers, everything like that, it's gonna help out a lot. And I love the ability that we can re-roll care packages again. We haven't had that come back in a cool minute, and I'm glad that we can do that because at least if you are care, so that literally confirms it. Care packages are going to be a streak as well. We don't get it in this game at the moment. If we go to our streaks right now, there's not a single care package. Like there's nothing care package. So these aren't the final streaks. Everybody should know that right now. They're literally telling us what stuff's going to be coming out. Literally, if we read through stuff. So if we can reroll care packages, we know care packages are going to be in the game. And especially like let's say you get a bad like UAV, reroll it, you can probably get a chopper gunner. So that's why I put it like at a 7 right now out of 10, just because it's going to be really cool and you could see stuff too, the map and everything like that. So it basically helps out if you're still like learning the game. I think it's still really good. Paranoia, I feel like this is going to be usable in hardcore. If you're like hardcore, if they had a ground war hardcore, damn, I feel like paranoia would be actually good in that type of scenario. Reason being is hear an alert when enemy is aiming at you, your vision pulses outside of your view. I've seen some pros use this due to the fact that if there's like it's a really big map and there's a lot of snipers right now, so it helps out when someone's aiming at you, turn around, unless you are using a sniper, you can figure out where they're at in that general direction. You see the glint, easy snipe. So paranoia, I'll probably put it at a 6. I don't think it's 6 or a 5. I don't think it's better than engineer, because the reason being is I can see equipment, score streaks is gonna help out me getting camos. This is gonna depends on the scenario, so maybe I might even put this at a 4 or 5. Yeah, definitely somewhere around there. There's no real reason to use it, but still, it's pretty good. Engineer beats it for a long shot. Then we got tac mask. Tac mask is definitely easy 10. You can't hate on it. Tac mask is always good. I don't see there's no pros and cons to this. It's just full on pros because it's gonna help you out. There's we don't have flashbangs at the moment. That literally proves it. That's gonna be an equipment as well because we just have stuns at the moment, and there's a lot of stun spams instead of flashes, and heaven knows how the flash gun or flash grenades are going to be, because it could be really annoying. But stun wise, they're really annoying too. So attack mask helps out, and especially since you're immune to gas, so those gas grenades I was talking about earlier on your field upgrades, you know, they're completely irrelevant, so there's no point of using those when it comes if you have attack mask equipped. So I feel like the BS protection, if you're going to be running like a wild card that has perk greed, you could run like attack mask, or let me see, we can run like attack mask and flak jacket. And that brings me to my next one. So but before I say that, attack mask 100% 10. So flak jacket also, I feel like it's 10 as well. They're definitely like the best competitors for perk 1. The reason being is you take less damage from enemy explosives and molotovs and combat bow flames. And if you don't know what a combat bow is, that basically, they're telling us more information. Like I said, if you read through stuff, they tell you more information. That's basically, a combat bow is definitely going to be either a tactical rifle or a sniper. It's going to be a crossbow. It might even be a secondary, like they might even put that as a launcher technically. It's going to be like a crossbow from like Black Ops 1-esque, but it's going to be different. You're actually going to be using like an actual crossbow, not something that you know, press the trigger and shoot, like you pull it back like it's archery-esque. So those are probably going to definitely have flames. So when it comes to that, flak jacket's going to help you out, and you take less damage from enemy explosives. That includes tanks at some point, because I actually procced flak jacket when I shot somebody with a tank. I don't know if I have the clip. If I have the clip, I'll find it. You know, if I'll put it in right here. If not, but you just have to take my word for it. It does work. Molotov, I see a little bit of Molotovs. Like, it is lethal, but I didn't see as much when the beta first came out, because not many people had it. But it does. Molotovs, I feel like, are way better than Modern Warfare 2020, definitely, because they're way better in this game. I don't know how to explain it when it comes to burning and everything like that. If you don't have flak jacket, you're definitely gonna basically die like in 2-3 shots. And especially if you're holding a corner, someone throws a Molotov, you try to back off the Molotov, that person can push, and you know, it's gonna help you out. But if you had flak jacket, they'll probably push while you're still holding that corner. They won't know until it hits that, you know, they see that proc popping up on the screen saying flak jacket. So I still think flak jacket, definitely good contender. Then we make our way to perk 2. Scavenger, I'll probably put this at a 6 or 7. Reason being is Scavenger is really good. It just really depends on the scenarios, because sometimes if you're just a casual player, I feel like how the game works is like, if you get a kill, you die. You get a kill, you die. There's no way like I can consistently kill people. I mean, definitely, if you're playing like TDM domination, I feel like it'll be different. But from my experience, when I'm playing like the ground war-esque mode, what is it called in this one? The combined arms mosh pit, which basically has 16 and 24 people. When you're playing that, it's different for like when it comes to perks, because Scavenger, I feel like it's not much needed. I definitely think there's gonna be a field upgrade, like a munition box. I feel like I'm gonna get that stuff coming back again, so that might just get rid of Scavenger completely. But that's just my thoughts about it. That's why I put it like as a 5 or 6 at the moment. Assassin, this one has been a debate in the community. Reason being is, let's talk about it real quick. So enemies that appear on your minimap when shooting or revealed by a spy plane will have a crosshair indicator instead of a red dot if they're on a kill streak. Receive extra score for taking them down. I've seen people have pros and cons. If you're a guy that's going for kills or whatever, I've seen people like, what's that one streak it's called? Score streaks. Let's quickly go to our score streak. Napalm strike. I've seen a man calling a napalm strike 5 times on Cartel due to the fact that he is assassin. Because the reason I know this, because I look at the kill cam, this man had assassin on, and it's good because if someone's in a street like this, there's like 3 or 4 people in that area that he throws the napalm strike on, and he has assassin on, and let's say there's 2 or 3 people that have their streaks going, and he kills them, he gets bonus score for killing them. And they're really just, it scales up to the point like however high their kill streak is. So if someone's on a high kill streak, you'll get a lot of score for them using assassin, and you kill them. So, but the initial counter to assassin is if you're just running ghost, you're running basically streaks that you don't pop up on the map, and you have suppressors on your guns. Assassin's just like countered basically by you using ghost, using suppressors and stuff like that. There's no point of assassin. There's just there's no point. So that's why it's good and bad. I don't know where it places. Essentially, I feel like it could be a 9 or an 8. It just really depends if you can get countered or not. I don't put this as a 10 because I wouldn't say it's the best perk in perk 2. Because a lot of people use tracker. Tracker's good because you can see people's footsteps, especially if they have ninja. I think ninja, yeah, you still pop up on ninja. There's no point. So tracker still works. So I think tracker is probably the best one in perk 2 by long shot. So I think it's like probably like a 10 or 9.5 because I don't know. It's a debate between those two. And the Quartermaster, honestly, get rid of it. I don't see a reason for this. A recharge equipment over 25 seconds, still, I don't. No, it's no grenade spams, none of that. EOD is too good, and you get your stims quicker. So, and stims are recharge. So there's no point of having rechargeable equipment if your stims already automatically recharge. So I don't see the reason behind Quartermaster. That's just me. So yeah, those are perk 2s. Now we'll get to the last perks. I think this video is already like 10 minutes long, so I'm gonna try to like not make it too long. But perk 3, we got Gunho, Ghost, Cold-Blooded, Ninja. These are like, perk 3 is like the best perks. Like, it's so hard to decide what you want to use. It just depends on your playstyle. Like me, I use Gunho and Ninja. Sometimes I use Gunho. Sometimes I even get rid of perk Greed. I'll put on a Lawbreaker, which basically I can have multiple perks of one category. So I'll take off everything, and I'll put like Ghost, Gunho, and then I'll go to perk 2, get rid of Scavenger, and I'll put Ninja. I've been using this setup for multiplayer so much. Like if we go to my sniper setup right now, I literally, you guys can see by my perks, I've been using that same 3 perk slots. And reason being is because those perks are just so good. Like it's Gunho, you gotta use your fire weapon and use equipment while sprinting. So while I'm running, I can throw a frag at full speed. So I feel amazing. Like I just love the movement. And then when you move at full speed when reloading, so I can run away quickly while reloading. And combine that with Ninja, I'm moving quiet, so I can just quickly like get back. It's just, I feel movement is just amazing. You switch between weapons quicker, take less damage from falling, and I think that's incorrect. You don't even take damage from falling. I've jumped off of high points and I just don't take fall damage. This is basically like a trick shotter's best perk in my opinion. And then you fire more accurately while sliding, and that's clean too. If I'm like trying to slide and snipe, amazing. Gunho is amazing. Then we got Ghost. Ghost is obviously a 10. Gunho, all these are 10s, except I might put Cold-Blooded like at a 8, just because we'll talk about that later. But Ghost is amazing. You don't pop up on spy planes, and it can be countered. If there's people who are just camping, you still pop up on Ghost. If you're just camping, you're not moving. From what I heard from in the community, if you're not moving and you're ghosted, you still pop up on the minimap. But so it says you're undetected by spy planes whenever you're moving. Whenever you're moving, emphasis on the moving, planting or defusing bombs or controlling score streaks, which I like how they said controlling score streaks. So like if I'm in my chopper gunner, I'm not going to pop up, which is fair enough because it's not my fault. I'm in a chopper gunner, you know what I mean? But definitely, if you are not moving and you have Ghost on, like if you're camping a corner, and you have Ghost on, you're gonna pop up on the mini map if there's a spy plane. If you're moving, you're not gonna pop up. So I like that. Ghost is really good, and it forces people not to camp as much. So I like that. Cold-Blooded, obviously it's straightforward. Everyone knows this. AI controlled score streaks that will not target you. Player control streaks will not highlight you and show up on on thermal. Player and vehicles won't see you on your nameplate, and that confirms it again. We're gonna have thermals. We don't have it as an attachment at the moment. Like I think if we go to XM4, we go to optics. Yeah, I don't think there's thermals at the moment. Let me double check. And UK light, aluminum body. Yeah, I haven't seen anyone talk about thermals, so I don't think there's thermals in the game at the moment. I've definitely heard some of these red dots like the Hawksmoor and the Cobra aren't working. For some reason, you just can't ADS with it. So yeah. So Cold-Blooded right now, I'm gonna put it as like a 7 or an 8. Reason being is because there's not really thermals at the moment, so we can't really fully test it. But I feel like it's gonna be hard to decide what perks you want to use. So I really enjoy it. I think they should move some stuff to perk 2, because perk 2 I think is a shit show. There's no point in me using any of these. That's why I just use Lawbreaker to make me use all 3 perks on perk 3. But yeah, Cold-Blooded is just whatever at the moment. Ninja, I love it. Sprint more quietly, resistant to field mic, which is a key thing when you're sprinting. Speak only when necessary, so people can't hear me speak. And I'm resistant to field mic. Field mics are so annoying. I think I'll probably talk about in another video why this has to be one of the most broken field upgrades. So it highlights people in a certain area in the minimap, and if you don't have Ninja, you still pop up even if you have Ghost, which is kind of stupid, I think. So if someone has a field mic, you counter Ghost, which makes no sense. So if I'm running Ghost, Ninja, and Gunho, I'm immune to field mics, I'm immune to the UAVs, all that type of stuff. So that's why I run Ghost, Ninja, and Gunho. Because the spam of the field mics are annoying, and it's just something that everyone has. It's just everyone has access to it, so I think that's why I don't like field mics. But Ninja is definitely has to be one of my favorite perks. So if I had to rate perk 3 is like god tier right now, because it's so hard to choose what you want to use. You can use Gunho, you can use Ghost, Ninja. It's just really hard. So if I had the option, I really think that they should switch up perk 2s. Perk 1, I think they should not mess with. Definitely, I like Flakjack and Taskmask being perk 1 because it forces you like think what do you want to use. And because when it comes to wild cards, I can, if I want to use perk greed, I can just use Taskmask as my first one, get rid of Engineer, Flak Jacket. Perk 2, it's like, bro, there's no reason me using this, because if they at least move one of these perks to perk 2, I'm set. Because if they move Gunho, Ghost, or Ninja to perk 2, I'm set, because I can use like Assassin or Scavenger, and then I can use as my second perk, like let's say Cold-Blooded, or I mean not Cold-Blooded, let's say Ghost or Gunho, Ninja. Then I can easily, for my perk 3, I can choose either Ghost or Ninja or whatever's left. So they definitely, I think they fix around perk 2, but perk 3, I think it's a definitely hard thing to choose. So definitely, these perks are really good. Just I think perk 2 just has to be messed around with. Perk 1, don't mess with. Leave it how it is. Flakjack Attack Mask is a really good option for people who just want to counter stuff. So leave that how it is. Definitely change perk 2. Perk 3 is god tier. It's so hard to choose though what you want to use. It just depends on your playstyle. But for me, I've been using Ghost and Ninja if I have to. But Gunho, I don't want to give up Gunho. That's the only issue. So that's why I've been running like the perks Lawbreaker, so I can have like an SMG with my sniper, and then I can have 3 yellow perks instead. But yeah, hopefully this video wasn't too long. I just wanted to talk about all the perks so people can understand it. If you're a new player and you want to learn all the perks, you don't know what stuff is. These perks can be changed around. Like I said, they could be changed by the time the actual game comes out. But I still talked about all the perks at the moment and how they work. Definitely when the game comes out, they could be changing a little things here and there. We don't know yet, but we know that thermals are going to be coming, crossbows, all that type of stuff. It literally says it in the information. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Be sure to leave a like on this video. Be sure to subscribe. Hopefully we can reach 800 subs. Also turn on your notifications so you guys aren't missing out on any new content dropping in the future, especially with Cold War almost here. It's going to come out in November, and I'll still be trying to keep up with the Modern Warfare content and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Peace out, guys.